Uh, you're lying. Hello, people. This is Ronald Albert Ansley speaking. I'm here in my apartment, and we are having a nice, sunny, windy day. Well, that's in San Francisco, of course. I live on Bay Street in San Francisco, in California. It's going here, weekend. I got a microphone inside, and it's a nice sunny day and some wind blowing, but who cares? This is San Francisco, of course. And mostly is, I'm gonna tell you, it's on on the first Friday on September, we're gonna have an art sale, and we're gonna selling paintings, drawings on paper, and painting on paper, painting on canvas, and we're going to sell jewelry made by one of our clients in ARC's art center we have. And what else we're having? We have other stuff in ARC's art center we're selling. If you ever want to come to our ARC art center, you can come to the ARC building at 1500 Howard Street. You can get a tour around free. And when you come to our art center, where we are doing is drawing as usual, you can look at us when we're drawing pictures, or you can take a photograph of us drawing, or if you look at the paintings we have, they're on top of our paintings. I'm trying to think of our. You can see our paintings on top of our drawing. I can't think of the name of it. It's something like that. We kept the pictures inside, and when we keeping the pictures inside these cabins, yeah, I think they call it drawing cabins. I think, but I'm not quite sure what they call it. And we have paintings on top of it. If you're thinking, oh, you got paintings on top of there, but if you think of they're not for sale, they are for sale. And every single thing that you look at the paintings on in our art room, or you look at paintings on the hallway at ARC, we have pictures, and we got artwork in the bathroom in ARC. We got a lot of stuff. And we do have senior center who do knitting on Friday, but they also do knitting. When we sell our artwork, we also sell the knitting stuff for the seniors. So they get their money like probably like 70%, and they get the artists get 70% and the ARC get 30%. Well, they say is things change, but mostly is art is not so cheap anymore. It is so expensive. Like if you're buying a canvas or making a canvas, it costs more money of the material. One is the wood, two is the sheet, plus the shipping and handling we get coming toward our building at 1500 Howard Street. Then we also get the shipping of paints. It costs more money. And what else? What costs more money? Pencils, paper, a lot of art supplies. It costs more money for us nowadays. But we don't kid around and we don't joke around. Oh, thank you, Ken. We do get the stuff. Uh, we do get the art supplies for our art supplies. We get to our building of the ARC 1500 Howard Street. It goes upstairs. When we get it upstairs, so we can sell. We put it into the art room. But Mark, our art teacher, is the director and the art teacher in our ARC art studio. He do things like for us to get, but I know it's not cheap to buy paints. Number one is paint. Two is canvas. You had to make canvas or buy canvas. They're not cheap. Three, four. I hate that. I feel like I'm a yelling cat. For stuff to make jewelry, like the strings and the beads and all of that stuff to put into making the necklace is not cheap. And what else is not cheap? Brushes. Oh yeah, they use brushes all right, but they don't clean them very good. What you expect? Some mentally disabled people do clean their brushes good, and some don't. Some are just plain lazy. What do you expect? Because I clean my brushes all the time at home. And way over here, I do painting at home. And this is a painting I'm working on. But it's sometimes the color works, sometimes color don't work. And I always change the colors all the time as an artist. Most artists are experimental, and we do a lot of artwork. But I just like to move around a bit because I'm not like the crazy pussycat named Garfield who always eat too much. I want some catnip. Oh yeah, catnip Garfield. But you gotta know that people don't know what it's like over at the art studio. If you want to come to the art studio, you can come there on Monday through Friday, and we're open up. I think it was the building opened up. I'm not very good with remembering 8 o'clock, 8:30, but we will have the tours about somewhere about between 10 o'clock, and we close at 4 at night, and we get people to look. You never seen a nonprofit group of ARC, you should come over to ARC in San Francisco, California. There is a lot of ARCs all over America, all over the state and cities. There's a lot of physical and mental disabled people. If you've never been to an ARC building or an ARC client building, and you've never seen what mentally handicapped or physical handicapped do, you've never been, you should come over and take a look. There is also art studios in the state of California, in the Bay Area. We have Critic Grove. It's been around since the 1970s, and they have mentally disabled artists, men and women. I never see kids, but I only see adults. Then we also have Uh, some art studio is called Create Explorer or something like that. They have art studio down at Mission Street, and I don't. They do have people who paint, do pottery, and all of that stuff. But Creative Grove is a lot better because the Creative Grove is not too far away from Children's Fairyland. If you go to Creative Grove in Oakland, California, you buy. They have paintings, drawings, pottery, a lot of pottery. They have ceramic. I mean, pottery is ceramic. We have rugs. We make rugs. We do printing. We do a lot of printing of that. I mean, we have a lot of stuff over there at Creative Grove in Oakland, California. At Creative Grove, oh, that is in ARC apartment, ARC at 1500 Howard Street. We only have drawings and paintings, and some people do jewelry work. That's all we do because we can't afford a kiln because we don't afford a kiln at all because kilns cost a lot of money to do pottery stuff. We don't have a kiln because we can't afford one because it costs too much money. And plus, our little art studio is not that very big. And that's all I can say. It'd be nice if it's big, but we take what we get, that all. Then we also have another thing about ARC apartment. Not ARC apartment. ARC art studio. We take things down on the first Friday. We sell them on the first Friday, and we sell them on next to our building at the sidewalk in front of an ARC building at 1500 Howard Street. We sell them on every first Friday. And after we sell them on the first Friday, it's a good thing to make a lot of artwork. And mostly we sell the artwork. 70% go to the artist and 30% go to the ARC art studio. And if you buy our art studio, you go to the front where we have there. We open it up. I was thinking, I don't know what time, but we set everything out. Where like, everybody's coming in, we set things out, and we had to close at 3:00. Then we had to put the stuff back in the art studio, and sometimes down in the garage too. And then we take things out. We take the paintings and the drawings, and we put them out in the front of the building. Then we take things out and we put them back. Mostly the artists with physical or mental disability do artwork. Every artist is different of his or her own style, and the money is good for the good cause. If you want to come over to ARC from Monday through Fridays, we're open, and you can look around. You go on a tour, ask for one of the staff, ask a receptionist and say you like to have a tour around of the ARC building. And the person will take you around and show you around. She will get a staff, and the staff will show you. If something you like to see more of, you can look at our artwork in the art room. It's something you like to buy, you can buy some because they're for sale. I mean, every art is for sale. We made them, we are selling them, and we do make money. It's always good to have money in our pocket. But one thing is, we're not cartoonists or workers of the Disney company or any other company. We work in a non-profit group. Everything is a nonprofit group. Creative Growth is a nonprofit group. Eh, the Creativity Explorer is a nonprofit group. We're nonprofits. There's a lot of nonprofit groups all over the United States. ARC is the biggest one, it's been around over 60 years. Everything you go to ARC, you gotta see what it do in helping with people with physical or mental disability. They help people to get jobs or get other things to do, even help us to live independent. But I live independent, but I do get a home counselor. Comes on every Wednesday, and that's the truth. And mostly it's a nice, sunny, breezy day, but who cares? Eh, I'm in my living room, but I'm just talking to you guys, and I had to move my laptop around because there is a microphone right there and a hitting camera right there. Well, that's the truth. Okay, I don't want to stay up too long, and I don't want to waste your time, people, because I know you got a lot of things to do. If you are interested to come, you can call up the ARC, known as the ARC. So where is the right phone number? Nope. Nope. Looking for the ARC phone number. It's not easy. Oh yeah. The ARC phone number is area code is 415-255-7200. You can call up the ARC phone number in San Francisco and ask them when you guys have tours. And they will gladly to send you, the receptionist can send you to a staff. And the staff will help. You say you want to look at what does the ARC do for the mental and physical handicap, they can show you. We do have a senior center for the physical and mental disabled people, and I hate my glasses lying down on my nose. And it's a nonprofit group. One is in San Francisco, and then there's some other ARCs in the Bay Area, and plus there's some ARC in your home state. If you go to an ARC in your home state, it's a nonprofit group. You can look and see and help, donate money, or if you want help people out to find a job, some mental or physical disabled like can do. But if you go to the ARC in United States, only in the United States of the United States of America and up to Alaska and Hawaii, you go to those places, they do good service to helping for physical and mental disabled. And ARC is a good place. I've been part of ARC for 40 years. I've been part of ARC for 40 years in the year of 1979. 1979, I'm 40 years of ARC, and so part of the program for a long time. ARC helped me to get a job. I worked in the hardware store at Discount Builder for 22 years. And if you look at the people who do, how many years the people who work, you can be amazed about what the physical and mental disabled people can do. And that's all we do a lot. I always pay attention to the art studio. I don't pay attention to the other programs. And I do know the senior center do knitting. That's all I can say. And good. Have a good day. Bye.